It's your girl, baby, and I'm checking in with you. Okay, y'all. So, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about being kidnapped. But first, I just want to say, how you feeling, y'all? How y'all feeling? I woke up, I don't know, I was feeling kind of sad today, like unjustified. So I just need to put some things into perspective. So as I'm sitting here taking this time and I'm creating my YouTube channel, and I'm going to remember, y'all, that I am recording off of my phone. I want a camera. So like, comment, subscribe, promote your girl, promote my videos, promote my vlogs, because I want to support you too. This is a family over here. We're going together, okay? But y'all, I want to tell you all the time that I was kidnapped. Now, it's a smile on my face right now that I'm telling the story, but at the time, it was not funny. Not funny, okay? This is what happened. So, y'all, I used to dance, okay? I won't tell you where, but if you know, you know. If you don't, maybe DM me on my Instagram, ITSSS_baby P, and I'll let you know. Maybe. But I used to dance. So, and I used to date this guy, y'all, and he was crazy. He was crazy. I doubt that he would watch this. So his name was Monte. That's all the information I'm giving up. He was crazy, y'all. So I was dancing, and okay, I was dancing. So he called me and said he needed my help, like he needed me to come get him because he was running from the police. Yeah, another story within itself. So I said, okay, I'm going to come help you. So I looked at my friend. I told my friend, like, hey, yo, I'm finna go. She told me not to go, and I should not have left, but I left anyway. So, y'all, me trying to be a good girlfriend, I left to go pick him up. So I went to pick him up from his apartment complex. You know, he came out of somebody's house, and I was a little bit dazed, confused on if you say you're being chased by the police, why are you coming out of somebody's house? Said nothing about it. So I picked him up, and at the time I had just gotten this apartment, but I did not move into the apartment because he kicked the door down, etc., etc. Another story within this self, and I just wanted y'all, he was really crazy. Okay, so we go back to my apartment, and I didn't have any furniture in the time because I was living in a hotel, so I was just getting an apartment. So I moved into the apartment. So we never did make it into the apartment, just because like we just didn't make it in. We were sitting in the car talking. So he tells me to call my mom. So I called my mom. He said, tell your mom that you love her. And at the time, y'all, I was pregnant, but I lost that baby. I did not have that baby. So I called my mom to tell her I love her. And things were persistently getting weird. So after I called to tell her I love her, my mom was like, well, what's wrong? You know, and my dad's in the background here saying, well, call the police. So I hung up the phone, and he was like, so you cheated on me? I'm like, cheating on you? I came to get you. How can I cheat on you and I'm pregnant? Like, what are you saying? So he punched me in the face. Boom. I was like, I said, why did you just hit me? He said, because you think I'm stupid. You cheating on me. I'm like, I'm not cheating on you. So, y'all, he put the gun. He had a pistol. He put the gun to my stomach. He said, I'm getting ready to kill you and this baby. But as he started to say that, the police pulled up. But they didn't have, like, their sirens on. They just had, like, the blue lights on the side. And he was like, I know. Somebody called him. You called the police on me. Or you told somebody to call the police on me. Mind you guys, we were sitting in my car. I couldn't call anybody but my mom because he took my phone. So we went and he started driving crazy. He drove off. And the police did not even follow us. They just act like nothing was going on. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby wants some chicken. They act like nothing was going on. So, hold that thought, y'all. Recording one of the parts of the video. It was in slow-mo. So, yeah. But I left. Okay. It's going to look weird because I just put on lip gloss. But I don't want to put on lip gloss the first time because... But I put it on now, so when the video like clicks in and out, it's gonna look a little weird, but pay no attention to that. So we were sitting when the police came, that's where I left off. When the police came, they didn't have their sirens on. They just had the two blue lights at the end. Like, they weren't flashing. They were just two blue lights going on. And he said, oh, so you called the police on me, or you had somebody call the police on me. Now, mind you, the whole time, he had taken my phone, so I couldn't call the police. But he told me to call my mom and tell her that I love her. So he pulls off, and he starts to drive crazy, y'all. He's driving crazy, and he like punches me in the face. And at the same time that he punches me in the face, he hits me with a pistol. So I'm like this. I'm crying. And I'm emotional. I'm crying. I'm emotional. So he calls his other baby mama on the phone. And he's like, man, I hate this bitch. This bitch called the police on me. Can you beat her up? And for the purpose of this video, because I can't remember her name, I'm just going to call her Betty. And she's like, Monte, what's going on? He was like, man, I hate this girl. The police chasing after us. There is no police chasing after us. And he's like, I'll give you $500 to beat her up. I'll pay you $500 to beat her up. And she's like laughing on the phone because like she's out with her friends, but of course she knows that he's crazy. So I don't know if she's been through this in the same exact way that I was going through it, but she's been through it. So she was like, man, come on. She was like, yeah, I'll beat her up for you. He was like, tell me where you at. I'm going to pull up. Of course, we never make it to where she's at because we hop on the highway, and when we get off the highway, when we get off the highway, he makes his left turn. He's driving down the street. So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm either gonna live or die. So while we make it halfway down out the street, I jump out of the car. So when I jump out of the car, like I hit the ground and I was rolling, and my wig came off. So I jumped up, and the MARTA bus was in front of us. So I'm running towards the MARTA bus. I'm beating on the door, y'all, and the MARTA bus would not open the door for me. Would not. And of course, my wig came off. My wig came off. It's a smile on my face when I'm telling the story, y'all, but it's not funny. Like I just want you to be aware of how crazy people really are. So like the MARTA bus pulls off. So I'm frantic. I'm panicking. I'm crying. He starts shooting at me. He said, if you don't get back in the car, I'ma shoot you. So I got back in the car. It wasn't the smartest idea, but I got back in the car. Okay? Y'all, the video, my phone's gonna die. But I was beating on the MARTA bus, and the MARTA bus started driving off, and I'm beating like, help, please, help me. The MARTA bus did not help me. So the whole time, y'all, he's riding like behind me. He was like, I'm sorry. Get in the car. I was not getting in the car, y'all. He pulled the gun out and started shooting at me. So I'm trying to run. He was like, the only way I'll start shooting if you get back in the car. So, okay, y'all. Stupid, but I got back in the car. So then he pulls off. He's like, Scott. He's driving down the street. And the whole time, it really wasn't making any sense, because the whole time he just kept saying, you're cheating on me. You're cheating on me. You're cheating on me. Y'all, I was cheating nowhere. So while he's speeding down the street, we pull into some woods, y'all. He pulls into the woods. He cuts the car off. I'm crying. He said, now, I just want you to tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I said, what truth? He said, you cheating on me. I said, I'm not cheating on you. He said, fuck. But y'all, when he hit me this time, I hit him back. And I started punching him. I took off on him in the car. That did not last long. He pulled the pistol out again and whoosh, whoosh, left and right, slapping me left and right. And we were in the woods somewhere called No Man's Land. And y'all, I just regret dating this boy. But that's not the end of the story. So it didn't stop. He's beating me up or whatever. He told me, he was like, yeah, I'm about to put you on all kinds of drugs, take you to the hotel room, and I'm going to let people come in there and rape you, have sex with you, and you're not going to do nothing. You're going to be so high, and every time you come down your high, I'm gonna boost you back up again. I was in my mind, I was thinking, like, how in the hell did I end up in a situation like this. And I know you probably think, oh, there's her lifestyle. Well, no, because I met him at a hotel. So, whatever. But nevertheless, so we were in the woods, and I think he, yes, baby. Hold on, my baby wants some more chicken, y'all. Hold on. I met him at the hotel. That's not any better. But yeah, I met him at a hotel where I was staying at the time when I first met him. And yeah, he had a girlfriend, a pregnant girlfriend and everything. I did not know that. I did not know that until later on down the line when I ended up pregnant. So yeah, it's a lot of stories I can tell about him, which I am going to tell. But I'm just telling this story for awareness. So he knocked me out, so I like finally fell asleep because I was knocked out. I don't really fall asleep like on my own. I got knocked out to sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, y'all, I woke up. He was driving in the car, and he had the nerve to give me a kiss on the cheek. Said, "How did you sleep?" Y'all, when I tell you that my lip was busted, it was busted at the bottom, busted at the top. My eye was messed up, y'all. I was messed up. And he was driving, but he was driving like he had sense when I woke up. Because I literally didn't wake up until that afternoon the next day. He knocked me out with that pistol. And I have a smile on my face when I'm telling this story, y'all. But nothing's fun about getting knocked out with a pistol. It will knock you out, literally. And it's hard, too. But, he took me to the pawn shop because he had stolen something. So he's like, if you don't pawn this for me, I'm going to shoot you right now. So I know you're thinking like, why you didn't just say anything when you got into the pawn shop? Girl or man or whoever. I didn't say nothing. So we were in the pawn shop, but luckily the pawn people, they wouldn't pawn it because I think they kind of sensed like something was up. So he was like, go wait for me outside. So I was waiting outside. And I got my phone to call my dad. And I know you're probably thinking like, why didn't you call the police? I don't know. In the situation, I wasn't thinking about calling the police. I kept calling my dad like, can you help me? I'm in trouble. My dad he kept trying to find me, but he could not find me. So after we leave the pawn shop, we get back in the car. So he's driving to like one of the neighborhoods around, one of the little neighborhoods, and he goes to this house where, of course, they're selling drugs. So I'm sitting in the car sad like this, like, and y'all, I did not have the wig on my head no more. The wig was no longer on my head. It was not. So I was looking crazy. This lady walks up to the car, and I heard her. She was like, damn, I tell him, beat the shit out of this girl. Which he did. My face was messed up. So when he got back in the car, I was trying to figure out another way to get away from him. I'm like, well, I need to go see my grandma. My grandma not feeling good. Like, please let me go see her. I want to go talk to my grandma. Just let me go talk to my grandma. He was like, I'll think about it. So as we were pulling out of the little double house, he's like, you know what? I'm going to let you go see your grandma, but after we go get some wings. So we pull up to the wing place, and while we were at the wing place, he was getting some wings. He got us both something to eat. He had to know to say, yeah, you need to take care of my baby. But y'all, he had already pistol with me so much. And he pistol, like he was hitting me in the stomach. Like it was the most absurd thing in the world. So, after we got the wings, he said, drop me off to my friend's house. So I dropped him off to his friend's house. And then I left and went to the gas station, called my dad. The police pulled up. Of course, they did a police report or whatnot or whatever. And I was bruised up. So the next day, why did I not block him? I don't know. I still was using the Android. Didn't have no iPhone at that time. But you can still block on the Android. So that's neither here nor there. But nevertheless, he called. He was like, can you come get me? Or why are you not coming to get me? And I'm sorry for what I did to you. If you think that I'm coming to get you again, you are a fool. But yes, y'all, of course I went to get him, but not at this time. I went to get him at another time, and that's the time that I almost got locked up, rifles on me. That's a whole nother story. Believe me, I have stories for you guys. They're not funny, and I know I have a smile on my face, but these were just some crazy times that I was living in. But nevertheless, I did not go back to get him that day, and I ended up going. I had to go back and forth to the doctor's office or whatever, because the baby, it died or whatever. I wasn't far, but the baby still died, and I was bruised up. I had a little internal bleeding because that's how bad he was beating me. And I just want to tell you guys, like, when you're in an abusive relationship, don't stay, because it doesn't get better. And even when they apologize, don't stay, because it does not get better. These people, they need help. They really need help. So anybody who watches this, and it's not a long video about me being kidnapped, it's kind of like the short version of the video being me being kidnapped, because certain things I don't remember, because he was beating me in my head so much. I can only remember bits and pieces of these things. But and for people who have seen somebody getting abused, like, I know they're like, don't step in the middle of it, you can get yourself killed. But you're watching somebody else die, like, and of course you probably said that they made that decision on their own, but sometimes it's truly not like that. And people, if you can help somebody, help them, whether it's a woman being abused or a man being abused. Help them, like, do the right thing and help them. But he ended up going to jail, and y'all, I did not go testify against him because I didn't want no parts of that. So he did it. He only stayed in jail. I don't know how long he stayed in jail. The DA called to tell me, like, hey, he's out of jail, keep safe. Even though he's not allowed to come near me or even have contact with me, just still keep safe. So just everybody, keep safe. Don't be in a situation where you're getting kidnapped because you're in love and the person really wants to kill you, like, because they have mental issues. Stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah, that's my daughter. I love my baby. I'm going to rewatch this video. Well, I'm still going to upload it the way that it is. But I just want to just upload this about being safe. If you see the signs that somebody is crazy, believe it. They are crazy. Have a wonderful day.
Just glad that I made it out the hood. I got a real nigga and he hit it real good. Call me body goes. I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would try to ride in my hood. I wish a bitch would try to steal my goods. Slim, thick, and good. Baby, can't wait till I bless the whole hood.